Welcome back to the Project Kitchen, where we test, taste, and make mistakes so you don't have to. From analog to digital, thermometers are like your kitchen secret superpower. They help you cook meat perfectly, save you from frying disasters, bake like a pro, and keep food safe so nobody's running to the washroom. Let's be real, the kitchen thermometer does not get the credit it deserves. While everybody's out here flexing their expensive knives, fancy mixers, and air fryers, do you know what can save more dinners than any kitchen gadget? This guy, the humble thermometer. Let's start with the obvious, meat. Are you press testing your steaks or constantly cutting into them to see if they're done? That is basically meat astrology. A meat thermometer can take the guesswork completely out of it. You want medium rare? 130. Is your chicken done? 165. Is my pork chop done? 145. It'll still be juicy and not like a hockey puck. The types of meat thermometers commonly used are the Instaread, the leave-in probe, either analog or digital. This one's also Bluetooth. The Instaread thermometer is quick, accurate, and great for steaks and pork chops. One of the pros is it is easy to read, and one of the downfalls is you can't leave it into your meat and put it in the oven. Probe leave-in thermometers are great for ovens and smokers. You stab the thermometer into your meat, and at a quick glance, you can tell when it's ready. They stay in during the cook. This is another probe. It is a digital and Bluetooth and hooks to your phone. And with a push of a button, it'll beep and tell you when your dinner's ready. Next is oven thermometers. Fun fact, your oven has been lying to you. You set the temperature for 350 and either it's sitting at 325 or raging at 400. Put one of these little guys in, they're cheap and inexpensive, and you'll be able to see where it's at. All of a sudden, your cookies won't look like pancakes. Now we're going to talk about the candy and deep frying thermometer. This thing clips onto your pot and will tell you the temperature of your oil and your molten sugar hands-free. It can just stay right in there. With frying, temperature is very important. Either your temperature is too low, you're gonna have very soggy food, or too high, you're gonna have smoke, you're gonna have charred sadness. Same with candy making. It's very important to have your temperatures just right. Nobody wants to mess with molten sugar unless you want a trip to the emergency room. This here is the digital version of this guy. It does the exact same thing. It'll clip onto your pot and it'll tell you the temperature of frying, candy, cheese making. They're great. It's just essentially a long probe. This right here is a fridge thermometer. This thing tells you the inside temperature of your fridge or freezer at all times. These are great to have in your fridge or freezer. They'll tell you if your fridge is working. The temperature of your freezer should be about -20 Celsius, and the temperature for your fridge should be about +3. I run this little digital thermometer in my fridges and freezers. It's Wi-Fi and will send an alarm to my phone no matter where I'm at if it gets below the threshold I've set it for. This is a great way to save and protect that investment you've put in your fridge and freezers. Last but not least, we're going to talk about the infrared thermometer gun. This thing is pretty cool. It looks like something out of a James Bond movie. It is easy to read, has a digital readout, but it is only good for surface temperature. This is great for checking holding temperatures, the temperature of your pizza stone, temperature inside your fridge, the outside of stuff. The pros are you don't have to get hands-on, you don't have to touch the stuff. If it's something very hot, you can check it. I think it's pretty cool. My suggestion, if you don't have a thermometer, get yourself an Instaread thermometer. You can pick them up cheap, like this one. This one's a midline one. This is a Javelin. It's not backlit, has a magnet on the back. And then I have the Javelin Pro. This is the one I use the most. It is backlit. This is great for when I'm out at the barbecue at night or the smoker, but definitely get yourself a thermometer. If you don't have one, the links will be below. It is a game changer. Now go forth, armed with thermometers. Cook something great, try something new, and just remember, friends don't let friends overcook steak. You've been watching the Project Kitchen. We'll see you next time.